best men to kindly make their way on up to the sweetheart table, Anthony and Matthew. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please a big round of applause for both of your best men.
Well, I'd just like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. I know it's a little rainy out there, but I'm a little bit more thankful. So I'd like to start off with a little fun fact about Jonathan and Maura. I don't know how many of you know this, but if there's one thing that they love, it's Disney. And if there's one thing that they really hate, it's when we sing Disney. Look at these two. Aren't they great? Don't you think this wedding has come a bit late? Wouldn't you think they're the couple that has everything? They've got CDs and movies aplenty. They've got Christmas decorations galore. You want Yankee caps? He's got 20. But who cares? No big deal. They need more. I want to be where the people... Enough, you bastard. All right. I don't know if you guys all know this, but Jonathan is actually the original son of a bitch bastard. It's true. As a child, nobody could evoke an emotional, curse-filled response from Mom quite like Jonathan. Like that time he convinced me to help him throw baby powder all over the Brooklyn basement. Or do you remember the time that he stole a bunch of Looney Tunes keychains from the cruise ship? Ruining not only vacation, but also ruining Mother's Day. He was quite the treat. Quite the treat and quite the student as well. She knows. Mom and Dad always used to look forward to seeing Jonathan's report card. It was the only time they got to see every letter of the alphabet in one place. A through F. And, you know, it's not because he was stupid, but he did have that stuttering problem, didn't he? No, he stammered, Matthew. His mom would say the doctor said he stammered. You know, the only thing he really cared about as a child was the score of the Giants game. But then he was a Jets fan for a little while. And then the Giants fan again. And I can't tell you how many jerseys.
10 listers. Don't forget, now he's a Cowboys fan.
No. 4 of these things. God damn. Well, that was at least until Maura came along. 12 years ago. It's actually half a lifetime for some of us. And ever since then, they barely spent one day apart. Except for that one New Year's Eve when they weren't together and Jonathan cried. Like a big baby. Yeah, but eventually, after one long night apart, they reunited and they've been pretty much inseparable ever since. Yeah, they've been inseparable, but can you blame them? I mean, they're perfect for each other, aren't they? Look at all they have in common. Their love of Christmas, candy, Kenny Chesney, and of course Disney. But also because they're two of the most caring people that I know. I can't tell you how many late night car rides there's been to train stations, to tow yards, to colleges and boroughs.
Do you mean like that time they drove all the way to Boston, moved you out, and they found you passed out drunk, didn't have your things packed?
Yeah, there was that.
And then you took an hour shower while they packed all your stuff?
That was the time.
And then they drove 6 hours home with you reeking of watermelon vodka?
Yes, that time. We've all been there. You know, but in all seriousness, you two have been there for both of us and the whole family more times than I can count. So, thank you. And Maura, I'm only going to say good things. You know, it feels like you've been a sister to us for the past 12 years. And today, it's only made an official.
All right, Matthew, enough with this sappy shit. How long could you go on?
You're right. That is enough. So I think it's time. In the words of the great Pink, we all raise our glasses.
To Jonathan and Maura, you may not have everything, but together you have it all.
Oh, it's not shot.
That's right. Make some noise for our comedy duo in the room, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony and Matthew Casey doing a great job with that toast. Now we're going to be getting the party started out here on the dance floor very shortly, but before we do that, I have one question for everybody in the room. Did you guys